Hey, welcome everybody. Welcome to the live stream. I don't know. I just got a report saying that my audio's off. Let's see what's going on here. Can you hear me, babies? No, it's on. There we go. All right, sounds good, man. All right, a little bit loud. How's everybody doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Let's check the chat. Get out of the way. Where's my mouse? Mousy, mousy. All right, get out of the way. Who's in there? What's up, Terry? How you doing? Welcome, welcome. Happy Tuesday. You know, I almost forgot it was Tuesday. I thought, it was like Monday on a Tuesday always throws me off when there's a Monday holiday. You know, busy time at work. Having a Monday on a Tuesday means you have a double Monday. Some people call it double Monday. Some people call it Monday on a Tuesday. But it was nice to have the nice holiday weekend. What did you do this weekend? Did you do anything fun? Did you do any barbecuing? Did you do any swimming? Did you close the pool? What did you do? Um, you know, Unfortunately, it's that time of the year where we no longer go swimming. But guess what? Hey, Gears here. What's going on? But double thumbs. So I kind of like the fall. Like I was outside today. I work outside all day, every day, all year long. And I'm in the northern New York, close to Canada. It gets pretty cold around here. We get pretty good snowfall. And there's only a handful of days where I don't like to be outside because it's just either ice storms or whatever conditions it is. But only a very few handful of days a year. Today was one of the days I wish they were always like today. It was just gorgeous, gorgeous fall day, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Thank you for acknowledging the shirt. The shirt. This is one of those Timu shirts. I think I bought this a while back. It's a little bit tight on me, letting me remind me of what I promised myself: no more ice cream after Labor Day. No more ice cream after Labor Day because that's my problem. I retain ice cream, you know. So I figured I didn't have a topic. I wasn't prepared because of the holiday weekend. But I didn't want to not go live because some of you guys are very loyal and you're always looking out for me and hanging out. So I figured I'd do an Ask Me Anything today. Of course, we'll touch on the usual subjects and say what's going on. But if you have anything on your mind, today is the day to bring it up. We'll talk about any topic today at all. Focusing on the Walmart Creator Program. We had a guest last week, very, very, very knowledgeable. Shed some light on some things that I wasn't focusing on. Ergo, Facebook groups and the power of Facebook groups and building them and monetizing them it's still actually going on. Can you imagine people are still monetizing Facebook groups? If you talk to the younger generation, it's all about TikTok, and everybody thinks TikTok's the place to go. But it seems like Facebook, it has some traction here. So we got our first question. What platform? All right. Gear wants to know what program is performing the best for me. Now, it's I would say in the long run it was probably Amazon because Amazon has the multiple streams and the resale value of the products, right? So reselling the products always doubles my income every month at least. So most likely more. But like I just got a $300 couch that I put together. I'm gonna try and get rid of that for like $150. Pretty cool deal. Facebook Marketplace if it happens, or the garage sale. We're gonna probably do a garage sale this weekend. But yeah, Amazon Influencer Program has been probably because you got your offsite traffic, you got Creative Connections, you got Amazon Live, which I don't make a lot of Amazon Live, but I do get exposure for brand deals on Amazon Live, and of course, reselling and brand deals and reselling. Brand deals and reselling, I'm making a good chunk on brand deals, and then you make the reselling, and then on top of the Amazon commissions, yeah. And without giving away any numbers or anything, because it's not enough to quit my day job. It's not the six figures as of yet. It's that's supposed to be like the 4%ers. 4%ers are making $100,000 a year as a content creator. That's all Okay, like the majority of content creators are making a decent salary, a decent, decent second salary or a decent salary, but only 4% are making six figures. Can you imagine that? That's I don't know if that's sad or happy. I don't know if that's good or bad. I tell you, it's sad that it's such a low number, but it's happy. It's that I'm not doing so bad after all, right? That's what you say. So anyway, so that's the Amazon Influencer Program. Walmart Creator Program, haven't made a dime yet. Still exploring. TikTok TikTok Shop affiliate made a good chunk of change over there, but it's not consistent month to month. I got violations. I got I think I'm shadow banned at the moment. I'm waiting to get some violations to come off. They come off every 90 days. So like by the middle of this month, I should be sitting decently with violations on TikTok, and I'll be able to hit it a little harder. I'm afraid to hit it right now because I'm real close to getting banned, shut down as far as violation points. So I want to have some breathing room for that. So that's TikTok shop affiliates. And what else we got going on here? Of course, you got your YouTube channel. I got a few YouTube channels and affiliate marketing. Well, again, that's driving traffic for the most part to Amazon. I've got a couple of affiliate programs like the TubeBuddy type things where I get a little bit of money every month, some softwares and this and that. But Amazon is definitely the big kahuna as I wear the shirt, right? So now we got another question. It's full of questions today. Do you think those 4% worked to be there with strategy or fell into it somehow or something else? That's a good question. So the 4%ers, I think, depending on the platform, right? Like there's definitely been some lucky people on TikTok and maybe they could repeat it, maybe they couldn't, but for the most part, I think it's people that know what they're doing and have built an audience. The 4%ers are people who built an audience and engage with their audience and because the conversion rate, if you don't have an audience that's engaged, you're not going to make the conversion. So I would say that they would have experience at the very least. Like, I say it all the time, the overnight success. Okay, all of a sudden someone pops up on the scene and they're an overnight success, but they've been doing it, for 4 or 5 years behind the scenes, not being a success. And then all of a sudden they figure it out and then they're a success, and all of a sudden they're an overnight success. Hey, Shaver Dude, what's going on, man? Thanks for your comments earlier. Appreciate it. I wanted to ask you, do you only do shaver reviews? Or is it like, or are you into the manscaping type niche where male products, male grooming, I guess. What's it called? Cosmetics, male cosmetics, or whatever. Anyway, it's a good niche to be in. I think people are really into that kind of stuff these days. And again, we're talking about niching, right? And I said it the other day, Sunday night on the live stream Sunday night, was that you want to niche down as tight as possible. So like if it's I always do sports because I don't want to point in anybody's direction. So sports is a vast niche, right? And so, but that's too big. So you want to go down into a smaller part of that niche, which I always say baseball. But that's still a big niche. That's still a big niche to if you're new to break into. So you want to narrow it down to pitching or something like that. So you say pitching, but that's still a big niche right there. You're new. You may not be able to rank there. So now you're going to go down into a specific left-handed pitcher or knuckleball pitcher or lefty pitchers or whatever. Anyhow. Relief pitchers, curveball pitchers, you could pick a pitch and you narrow it down. And then what you do is when you narrow it down, now you might think that there's not a big audience in that narrow of a niche and you want to appeal to a broad niche. But here's the trick. You want to, watch time and engagement is how you're going to get it. So in that small niche, in that small group of people, when you're putting out pitching content or let's say curveball, when you're putting out curveball content, the curveball people watch it, right? That increases your watch time. They engage with your content because it's all about what they're interested in. So that tight group of people is now engaging in your content that boosts your content to the next level, and so on and so forth, so on, right? Excuse me. I do not have a mute button on my wireless mic. Hey, Ryan. So there we go. I thought it was Ryan. No, I don't think it's crazy at all. I think it's very good. Like I just explained, that being a micro niche is the thing to do, is the thing to be. So we got, yes, you still grow with that, as a channel, and because what happens is that after you get known in that small niche, right? Because the people that are into knuckleballs or pitch or curveballs, or lefty pitching, those small niches, they're also interested in pitching, and they're also interested in baseball, and they're also interested in sports. So that's how you grow up into the other, bigger niches, the bigger pools of the niche, right? But you have to do good at the bottom level. You have to, and I mean, I'm not saying you can't do good at the top level. It's all about engagement and watch time. But you want the people. The thing is, you want the people interested in your content to watch your content. You don't want people not interested to click on and click off, right? So you have to have, it has to work together: the thumbnail, the title, and the hook, right? So the first couple of seconds of the video has to let them know they're in the right place. So the thumbnail stops the scroll, right? They're scrolling on the internet, and they're looking around. They see a thumbnail. They say, "What's that?" They look at the title. The title's got to get curiosity going. So now you have to click it, right? So now they click it. Now that first couple of seconds, it has to be, reinforced what they thought they were getting in the thumbnail and title. Otherwise, they click off, right? So that's why it has to be the micro niche people. All right. It also has more affiliate sales. So that's a good point. Because you're able to pick products in the niche, and the people in the niche are interested in those products, you're going to have a higher conversion rate. I mean, it goes to say, right? And yes, I love it when you guys talk and help each other in the chat. That's the greatest thing. Rising tide raises all ships, right? So this is the thing. This is why I'm always giving away my knowledge. I find out stuff. I bring it. I go live. I talk to people. I don't charge. I don't make courses. I don't do anything like that. Even my private, mastermind, I don't charge for, because I believe in giving it away, because I think that, the more you give, the more you get. It's reciprocity, right? So it's like, you help enough people get what they want, you're going to end up getting what you want, kind of thing. And I have selfish reasons, Godfather. I have selfish reasons because I want to know what you know. So like, I bring you into my mastermind. I'm going to tell you what I know, but I want to know what you know, right, Shaver Dude? So I want to know all your secrets. I want to know what you do, how you do it, and why you do it. And I'll tell you how I do it. It's no problem. So I was going to have a cheat code, a cheat sheet here with bullet points if I got stuck, but I didn't, because I was watching the Met game. The Mets are in a playoff run, and it's very exciting. And they were winning, and actually they were in the middle of. And I just didn't write anything down because I was watching the game. But hey, we talked about TikTok, we talked about Amazon, we talked about brand deals. Like, without brand deals, Amazon wouldn't be worth my time. I mean, I almost do it as a secondary deal right now, because I don't go researching products. I don't go buying products that I mean, if I need something and I'm going to go to Amazon, I'm going to look to see if there's something with a video, but I'm not, thick-headed about it. Because the conversions aren't there, the money's not there, that they're not doing anything to help themselves over there, as far as I'm concerned. So if it wasn't for the brand deals, I wouldn't be making much money over there at all. So I'm making more money on brand deals than I am from Amazon, which is great. I don't have no problem doing it. It's just, it's not passive income. that way, because you're constantly having to communicate, you're constantly having to hustle, you constantly have to reach out to sellers, agents, and you have to keep that Rolodex, that email list, that list of names that you do repetitive business with, and always hit them up every couple of months. Make sure that you're in the forefront and on their minds when they need product videos. And you do that, you can stay busy. And I stay pretty busy for somebody who works a full-time job. So we still got to have those notes, man. You know it, baby. Yeah. So the thing about the cheat sheet is I always say you have to have a to-do list, right? You have to have a to-do list to stay on point, so you get done what you got to get done. If you're like me and you only got so much time to do your creation, a couple hours in the morning before work, a couple hours at night, a few hours more. You want to make sure that you optimize that time. So if you have to have bullet points of, this is what I got to do, this is what I got to do, this is what I got to do. I got to edit this video and I got to upload it to Amazon. I got to SEO this video for YouTube, and this is, I got to answer emails in the morning, blah, 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 blah. And this is the time of day I do this, 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 this. You have to have a to-do list, right? Shaver's talking about the Chinese sellers. So let's see, Walmart creator going, okay. Well, that remains to be seen if Walmart creator is going to bounce them in the right direction. Walmart creator has a lot to go. They have a long way to go as far as storefronts, shopper videos, going live, all of that other kind of stuff. Right now, they're just a glorified associate program. Correct me if I'm wrong, but you're just driving traffic, offsite traffic to Walmart, which is great because it's 18%. I'm not saying not to do it. I'm looking into changing a lot of my links over to Walmart links in the near future if I just had the time to do it. But like, if you saw my short video the other day where it was the Keurig coffee maker, Amazon was selling it for $159, right? And you're going to get 2% conversion commission, where Walmart was selling it for $99. So you're like, wow, man, I get it, sell it on Amazon because they're selling it for more, but Walmart's giving you 18% commission. So for that one sale on Walmart, you're making $17 and change. But on Amazon, same product, same video, same effort, same everything, you're only making $3, right? So, I mean, I'm like, it's time to start looking at these things and seeing, where am I driving my traffic? And, since Amazon's not helping me out, I'm going to help myself out, Yeah, they do need to get some competition, and Walmart's there. Walmart's going to be there. TikTok is definitely there. TikTok's definitely pushing them, which is, to me, it's very strange that Amazon isn't doing more, because the industry seems to be leaving them in the dust, in my eyes, right? So what I'm seeing. Amazon is wasting their time with their live streams. They really, I mean, I don't know what their plan is, but they're wasting it. They're wasting it. Could be they could have built it into something by now, but they stopped. They need to, kind of knuckle down on who they're letting in and why. The problem that I have with that, and I think everybody should have a chance, but you do need to be an influencer. You do need to have some kind of knowledge in creating content and building an audience. If you don't have that, you're not going to be successful at all, because it's called the influencer program. You're supposed to be an influencer. So a lot of these people are getting in, buying followers, or just gaming the system in other ways, and watering down the system, and then cheating, stealing videos, going into stores and taking videos, doing all kinds of things. And Amazon is, they're not the best at shutting these people down. Sometimes they shut the wrong people down. I tell you, the Amazon Live, when I was doing it at the original beginning, okay, like 2 years ago, they changed it, right? I think it was 2 years ago they changed it. So, I mean, I was doing my live stream, and I was giving away gift card. I was playing the game, and whoever won the game, I sent them a $20 gift card, and I was making sales and having fun and getting engagement and having a really great time. And then they turn around and shut everything down. They shut a lot of accounts down for doing what I was doing, and I got lucky because I was asking for people for their personal information. If I ask you for your email address on Amazon Live, they're going to shut you down because you're asking their customers to give you their information. You're stealing Amazon's customers in their eyes. So, so that was a problem. Yes, and Terry, I think you got it because well, what happened with the live is I was having a great time, but a bunch of live mills, I guess you'd call them, where people were just making cubicles and having warehouses and having like hundreds of people going live without the products in hand and all kinds of backward stuff. So they did a mass shutdown and changed the rules, and you couldn't ask for people for their information. But see, there was other influencers that were creating email lists and marketing people. I wasn't doing that. So maybe that's why I got spared, because I didn't create an email list. I wasn't marketing to people. They were sending me one email and I was sending them a gift card when they won. So it could be why I escaped that purge, but yeah, they ruined it. They gutted it and they ruined it. It used to be that when I went live on Amazon, if I went live with this product, when I was live showcasing this product, I'd be on the product page. So if somebody was shopping for this product, they were scrolling down, I'd be live right the frick on the product page. And I'd be able to answer. They could ask me a question live. I'm thinking about buying this. Can you show me does it do this? Does it do that? Does it come in blue? And you could answer them live and create a sale. And when you did that, you were making commissions. It was incredible. It was really incredible. One of the things that they didn't like about it that I heard was, like, let's say I had this microphone and I had a Sony microphone and I had a Tonor microphone all in the same stream. They didn't like competitors in the same stream. So it was that was an issue as well. But they could have done something better than gutting the program. But yeah, it was a really good program. It had vast potential, and I'm kind of hoping Walmart is going to kind of do something similar to that. Walmart's just not Walmart. Walmart is a platform marketplace where other sellers are just like Amazon, just like eBay, just like anywhere else. They have other sellers on that platform, fulfilled by Walmart. So there's more products and people have a tendency to think Walmart is a cheaper grade product. It's the same products. It's not a cheaper product. It's the same product, right? Yeah, Shaver. So yeah, there was brands were complaining about that, and I don't know that's not an official reason, but brands were complaining about, like, when I would go live, and I was getting paid to go live and go and have people's products, and they wouldn't want other products in your live. They would tell you right out the bat, no, I don't want any competitors, and they would give you brands, and I don't want these brands in your live. And so yeah, it would happen. And rightfully so. I mean, if to be honest, but I would tell them, well, send me 20 products and I'll go live just exclusively your stuff, and you charge you whatever, what I was charging. But now I go live maybe 2 to 3 times a month on Amazon, depending on how many products I have. And like, if I get a backlog of products, I'll go live and go live with all those products and then chop them up into shoppable videos. It's easier for me to knock it out that way. And I also have live streams that are sponsored that I have to do because they're paying me to do them. And they'll send me, 20, 30 articles of products and I'll have to go live with that. Good stuff when you can get it. Good work when you can get it. We talked on Sunday about being a creator, and is it worth? Is being 50 too late? All right, are you too old? Are you too old when you're 50? And like, I started this YouTube channel when I was 50. That was 7 years ago, right? And I'm embarrassed to say I've only got like 3,700, 3,500 subscribers on the channel. It's a slow grow. But I'm not very good at SEO, and I'm probably hurting myself, but there is money to be made from the partner program and affiliate links in your videos. And I'll say the subscribers is a vanity metric. I don't need the subscribers. Again, like I said earlier, if you get watch time and you have engagement, you're going to trigger the algorithm, and you're going to get more views. You're going to get more exposure. The more exposure, the more views, the more clicks, right? The more clicks, then it's a matter of conversion rate. And if you're a 1 to 2% conversion rate on your videos, then for every 100,000 views or 1,000 views, you'll get one sale, or whatever it works out to be. All right, here's a loaded question by Gear. Gear website says, what to charge for an hour of Amazon Live for a single manufacturer? And I'll be blunt, and I don't like giving out, but I try to get $25 a product, right? I try to finagle cutting it up and getting paid on the back end for the video. So I'll go live. Let's say I'll go live for 20 products for $150, right? If they buy the shoppable videos at $20 a video for those 20 products afterwards, right? So works out pretty good. I've gotten $250. It's a negotiation thing, and it's also, what products are they? Are they expensive products? Are they not expensive products? Is it an established company? Is it an established brand? Is it up and coming new brand? So there's a lot of factors involved. But I would say get as much as you can. But thanks, Shaver. I appreciate that. But always ask for more than you think you're worth. Always ask for more, because they're going to come back with another number. Remember that, right? They're always going to hit you back. So you don't give them your number. Don't give them your bottom line up front. Never. And reach for the sky, and you might be surprised at what you get, right? But when I started out, we all have our own lives of what we've done in the world, right? So based on what I make an hour, a 10-minute video or a 5-minute spot in a live stream is worth this much of my time. Let's say I even charge an overtime rate, and go from there. And as you get more experience, you go up. So like how I went from being free products to paid products was just by asking. So we all know you get into the Amazon Influencer Program. You get your 3 videos approved. You start doing everything in your house, all the products in your house, all the items in your house sold on Amazon. You start doing videos for. By the time you're done with that, brands start reaching out to you. They want to send you free products. You start getting free products. You say yes to this, yes to that. Free products start coming in. And, you want to figure out how do people get paid to do this. People are getting paid for these products, but they just keep sending me free products. No one wants to pay me. So you turn around and say, listen, I love working with you. You've sent me so many products already, and we work well together. I want to keep you, but I'm getting so busy that I'm starting to have to charge for my time. I'm still going to do your videos, but paid collaborations get preferential treatment, priority. So you're going to be put on the back burner. I'm going to get to it, but I'm not sure when I'm going to get to it. And let's say I'm charging everybody else $50, but I've been with you for so long, we have a relationship. I'm going to charge you half that. I'm only going to charge you $25 for the video. A lot of them are going to say yes. Some of them are going to say no. And you go from there. And then in 6 months, you do it again. Listen, I'm very, very busy. I know, I'm trying to keep prices down for you. You're one of my best clients, but now I got to up you $10. Now it's $35. Now it's $50. Now it's $80. Now it's $100. Whatever your rates are, But you're not going to get anywhere if you don't ask. Okay, don't be afraid to ask. Yeah, and I mean, I guess after you do it a while, you have a little confidence. You can do a good video. You got good lighting. You got a good camera. You got good presence. You're not sounding robotic in your videos. It's flowing pretty good. You can start charging more. It's like so the locksmith, when he started out, to change the lock on the front door took him an hour. He was brand new doing it, so he charged $50 to do it. Let's say, right? So after 10 years, he's doing it so long, he can change that lock in 10 minutes, but he's still charging the same $50. So he's not getting paid by the hour, he's getting paid for his knowledge. So as you become better at your content creation, as you become better in editing and better at hooks and better at lighting and better at thumbnails, you can up your game, right? You can also do add-ons. I also do add-ons where I'm going to say, I got a YouTube channel for an extra $10, for an extra $25, for an extra $50, whatever you can get. Remember, get as much as you can. I'll upload it to my YouTube channel. And if you want, I'll do an SEO. I'll do a thumbnail. We'll do the whole and package it nice. If you can do it to your TikTok channel, you can do it to the TikTok channel. I use TikTok Shop Affiliate, so I can't drive traffic to Amazon with that account. But depending on how you set up, you could put a link in the bio, and send it to your Amazon storefront from TikTok if you want to do that. Or get a Linktree. I use Beacons, which is the same thing as Linktree, and put a bunch of affiliate links in there and put that in your bio. Yeah, you package it up. Like I have to answer like between 5 and 10 emails a day, right? And then I outreach to like another 20 people a day in Facebook groups and through Messenger, right? So I mean, it's a good, healthy amount of people, but I don't close every deal, because I ask for a lot, and a lot of times they shut you right down, and they won't answer you anymore. And I'll try and say, well, what do you normally pay, or what are you willing to pay, or and they've already shut you off, or they find somebody else, right? And so that's fine, because you're getting what you can get, unless you're sitting home doing nothing. But I mean, it takes time to build this thing up. It doesn't happen overnight for sure. Yeah, I can't wait for the violation points to come off my TikTok. That's going to be great. Then I can do a little more exploring, a little more experimenting on my content. I'm so afraid to get violations at this point. People tell you that it's easy to get a TikTok account to 5,000 followers. I haven't been able to. With do AI content, do history, do questions, do this, do that. All these kind of niches to try and grow followers. You do politics, do this and that. Whatever the hot topics are. I don't get a lot of engagement that way. Some people do. I don't. I gotta figure out. I gotta change my tactics. That's what I gotta do. I gotta change my tactics. Wow, I didn't bring my phone in here with me. Jeez, I don't know what time it is. Let me check. There we go. All right. So anyway, thanks for hanging around, guys. I really appreciate you. A bunch of you guys in the chat talking to each other, helping each other out with comments, with questions. If you have any questions for me, I'll be glad to answer them. So we talked about Walmart Creator, which now, so here's we'll touch back on it. So my original strategy with Walmart Creator was I started another YouTube channel in a niche that can't get monetized by the partner program. Okay. Walmart sells products in that niche or related to that niche, and so I'm going to make videos in that niche, and I'm going to put the Walmart Creator links in those videos and see if I can SEO them and do that. That was my plan, and I'm still going to do that. But after having the guest on last week, if you go check out that live stream, it's gaining momentum. If you didn't see that live stream, very, very good. Facebook groups was the thing, and she has a 1 million person group, so it's easy for her to say, right? But she had to build it, and she even gave us a little bit of information about buying groups. She didn't tell us where. We got to figure that out for ourselves. But she said she did searches and she went to forums and stuff. Obviously, it's out there if you look. And you can also, I found out since, you could become the moderator of other groups, right? And not hijack, but use that group for your own purposes, and even create your own group and ask the person who's running that group, say, I'm creating my own group. I'm still going to work for you, but do you mind if I promote my group too? A lot of people won't mind, especially if you're being the moderator for the group. Yeah, can you imagine that was what it was? And thanks for bringing that up, because the thing was how hard she works. Okay, because you always hear about people saying, I post every day and I don't get any traction. Well, if you're like me, you might have been putting up one link a day, right? And saying I'm not getting anywhere. And then she comes around and she says she's doing 75 a day. And not only was she doing 75 a day, her daughter was doing 75 a day. So it was actually 150 a day. And they had VAs working for them as well. So, I mean, get to that point and it'd be nice, but 75 posts a day. Can you imagine? And that's affiliate links in the Facebook groups. Now, I couldn't believe it because I asked her a few times trying to make sure that I had it right. I said, do you do any kind of engagement posts or anything like that? That to build followers, to get engagement, to build the group. She said no. She only puts out links. She only puts out link posts. Which goes against anything I've ever learned about how to build a group. But she did say that she had VAs. And I think she had more than one VA, I think, right? And I mean, the thing is, these people that are successful, whether it's Walmart, whether it's Amazon, offsite traffic, these people have the groups are at work, okay, and it's almost beyond what I'm capable of doing with the time that I have, because there's no way I can do 75 posts a day. There's no way I can train enough VAs to do that with the time I have, but doesn't mean you can't start somewhere, right? You got to start somewhere. So we get 25 a day. Okay, maybe we can get 25 a day. And there's other people that'll turn around on the weekend, okay, and they'll make 100 posts, 200 posts, 500 posts, whatever it is they're doing, and then they'll go to a scheduling software, Metricall or Rogopulse, or even Canva has a scheduling software, and they'll schedule these posts to go out, 20 on Monday, 20 on Tuesday, 20 on Wednesday, and at every 2 hours or something like that, right? And you can do that as well. So that's not beyond this. But again, it's still a lot of work. That's taking time off the weekend. Gears asking again, stands to reason that if a group exists to post deals only, that's a good point. I mean, if that's what they're there for, right? If that's what they're there for sure. Yes, yeah, you schedule them for sure. Yeah, and Shaver says the same thing. It has you rethinking Facebook groups. Like I had thought Facebook was dead. I mean, really, the kids, TikTok is it. Why are you wasting time in Facebook groups? But, people who spend money are in Facebook groups. How about that? That's where you should be, right? Okay, this is great stuff right here. Okay. All right, Gear. We're going to talk about this. So 30 days ahead of social media posts. How many posts is that every day? And what kind of posts are we talking about here? Are we talking about videos? Are we talking about just posts? I feel a sneeze coming on, and it's going to be horrendous. I'm going to tickle my mouth, see if it goes away. All right. So anyhow, Walmart Creative. So yeah, the Facebook groups. I have a few Facebook groups. But here's the thing about the Facebook groups. The other thing about the Facebook groups that she mentioned was that they're niche groups. Some of them are niche groups. So even though that she's only posting links, like let's say I think she had a puppy or a pet niche group. other people have the ability to upload pictures of their pets in that group. So the people in the group are posting those posts as well. All right. And the moderators approving those posts. So people are posting pictures of their puppy, post a picture of your puppy, post a picture of your fur baby or whatever. And that's getting engagement that way as well. And because it's a niche group, she's only posting puppy stuff, dog stuff, pet stuff in that group, right? So the people in that group are interested. It's the same principle. The people in that group are interested in that stuff. So it's a niche group, right? I don't. She did the million-person group was just a generic group, I'm pretty sure, but she did have niche groups. Okay, Shaver is trying to do that. I'm working to do the auto post. Okay. I was doing it for a while, and I didn't have the block of time long enough to get it done every week. And things were cutting into it. I wasn't getting it done. I wasn't finishing it. So I ended up stopping and doing it all together. But I really should get into it more or back again. YouTube community posts. X lets you schedule Facebook lets you schedule on Facebook and Instagram at the same time. Yep. So yeah, I mean you got to do it. So I mean that's the way to do that many posts without a doubt is you have to schedule them. So you're taking a block of time and you're making content either on Canva or wherever you're doing your content. And then you're scheduling it in one of these scheduling softwares or apps or whatever they are. Yeah, keep talking, guys. Good stuff. Yeah. What else is going on? I got no music going on here. Ooh, cool. My 1970s game show. All right, there we go. This is just so I can hear it. You can't. Yeah, so it's September, and I've already got like 35 brand deals lined up for September. This should be coming in the next couple of days. I'm going to have now my TikTok stuff. I was getting a bunch of crap from TikTok every day. That kind of slowed down because now I'm being more picky. Like I said, I was being more careful. So, what are my favorite products to review? Okay, my favorite products to review. I've been having fun with clothes, believe it or not. I wouldn't want to do it all the time. I'm not a model type person, but I've been having fun with the clothes. Certain electronics I like to play around with, but not like I don't like to get into laptops and too technical stuff. But I like gadgets. I love gadgets. Yeah, I would say gadgets are probably what I like the best. It's tough to stay close. The close was one of the companies that paid me to do live streaming recently. So yeah, there was some money to be made there. But they're few and far between if you're not a teeny bopping dancer, So you gotta, not many people want me to be their model. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's nice. I mean, the funny thing was, it's like how do you change in the live stream? So I had t-shirts and shorts, and I was changing right in the middle of it, right? Like, so but I was never naked, so that was it. So what are you gonna do? But I had fun with it, and as far as conversions, I made some conversions on the live stream, and I've made some conversions from the videos so far. So it's it's all right. Men's fashion, I guess. Who else are going to get to do men's fashion but men, right? But gadgets, I like gadgets. I geek out over things like flashlights. Believe it or not, I'm a service technician in my day job. I was a superintendent, maintenance director. So flashlights, where flashlights are now, between how bright the lumens are and that they're always rechargeable, USB rechargeable. You never need a battery. Again, people don't understand batteries. If you were a technician and you wanted a good flashlight, you had to have a flashlight this big, and you had to have 6D batteries that cost you half your paycheck every week, right? And you always had to have extra ones, right? So it's like I'm spoiled with the flashlights I have today. It's incredible. There you go, and that's exactly right. And I reference the women all the time. Buy this for your dude. How do you think he'd look in this? You know, um, that's it. Someone has to make the do. Someone has to make the vids. Someone has to make the vids. God damn it. Yeah. So I'm having a lot of fun doing all that kind of stuff. What the thing is. That might be true, Sharon. There's not a lot of men making videos doing modeling. Regular guys, you got your boardwalk guys walking around, but uh, yeah, the bulbs, yeah, exactly. I mean, I was like, what's he talking about? I forgot about the flashlights. But yeah, it was funny that you would burn out the things and everything. It was, you know, I'm just telling you, I'm spoiled with what the flashlights I use today. I'm spoiled. I mean, thousands of lumens, don't need a battery, recharging at all time. I'm never without anything. It's crazy. It's just it's it's what a time to be alive. What a time to be alive. Um, yeah, the average dude. We're always looking like the average dude. But yeah, the normal clothes. The everyman. That'd be pretty fun to do. Definitely not a but that's the thing. It's funny. This is the thing, man. Like you would think I can't go to Hollywood and be an actor because I look like this. Well, if you look at the movies, there's all kinds of looking people in the movies, you know, and it doesn't matter. They're all different shapes and sizes. There's no perfect person for it. You fine. Really have one outlet. Yeah, the cargo shorts and the t-shirt. Yep, that's funny. Cargo shorts and a t-shirt. But and that's pretty much. I buy shorts based on the pockets because I have to have a place to put my cell phone. And if it doesn't have pockets, I put it back on the shelf. I don't buy it. Uh, and a t-shirt. It's funny because I've been getting more into the Hawaiian type shirts, and in the winter I'll wear flannel type shirts and um, semi dressy, semi cleaned up looking because a lot of the t-shirts, like I'll wear band t-shirts, stuff like that. But t-shirts are like a little childish. So when you're a mature person, when you're wearing just a t-shirt, I think it looks kind of immature. But I don't know. That's me. It's time to grow up there, Chappie. But you got to have the phone pocket, and they don't make that phone pocket now. I'm like, why did they get rid of the phone pocket in the cargo shorts? I don't know, understand what the problem is. Or I'll be used to it; it'll be over here, and then the other pants it'll be over here, and it'll drive me crazy for like 2 hours until I get used to it. Um, oh, and get credit. Yeah. Uh, Creative Connections is what he's talking about with CC. Creative Connections. I've been sleeping on Creative Connections just because I'm so busy. I really need to get back in there and check it out. I need to pick a day of the week to dig in there and do it once a week or something. Yeah, Creative Connections for sure. Yeah, I mean, obviously, I'm hearing a lot about Creative Connections, so it's definitely worth getting back into. So I'm assuming you're being successful with it as well. Um, Yep, I do. I need to be doing it. I was doing it, and like I'll go through, and this I'll explain to why I really stopped, because it's a pain in the ass to search it, right? So like I would go through and I'd get through to page one, page two, and there's no, you can't go to the search bar unless they changed it and search brands or search things, because I was looking for content that I already had created, because this way I could just upload that content and be without having to make new content. So what we got going on? Okay, I'm sold. I am sold. When I get off here, I'm going to check it out. How about that? Okay, and Shaver is saying he has mixed thoughts. It works, but I wish it worked better or was easier. See, exactly. I mean, maybe I'm doing it wrong. And it's not that I'm doing it wrong. It's just it's the searching part, finding the campaigns. All right, and I reached out to a couple of brands, and I got a couple of things sent to me in the early days, and but that's also hit and miss as well, from what I understand. Ah, touche. Douchey. You got me. You got me, man. You're calling me out. I'm lazy. Yep. So it's, and you're right. If if it's worth it, you got to put the work in. You got to put the work in. Um, it is a little bit like applying for work. I get that feeling. So, but it's this is the thing, all right? It's passive income, but it's not passive income. Okay, so it's passive income in the sense that you upload videos, and the videos are out there, and they're making commissions for you without you having to do anything. That's passive income. But if you're not feeding the beast, if you're not constantly hustling, researching, going here, going there, getting brand deals, going to creative connections and digging in, if you're constantly not with your finger on it, you're going to lose ground, and that's the problem. And the other problem too is, um, people are making less now with more content than they were back in the beginning with less content, and they're wondering, why am I working so hard just to make half of what I was making? I'm working twice as hard to make half what I was making in this program, and something is definitely wrong here, right? Something is definitely wrong here. So maybe creative connections is the way to swing that around. So you're going to have creative connections. You're going to have your offsite. You're going to have your onsite. You're going to have your brand deals. You're going to have your resales, and you're going to have your live streams. That's 6 streams of income from the Amazon Influencer Program, and hopefully we can get that going, and get it back to where it was. It was so promising 4 years ago when I started. It was so promising, and then they pulled the rug out. I mean, I'm not quitting. Don't I'm not. Mom didn't raise no quitter, but definitely going to stick it out, and I'm definitely happy with the program as far as what it's doing for me. But I believe they could be doing so much better. They could be doing so much better. Um, and maybe they're doing so good on their own that they don't need to focus on it so much. But I fear that other companies are going to be putting them in the dust pretty soon. TikTok is right there. Walmart's breathing down their necks. You know, the other retailers are also looking at what Walmart's doing. You think Target's not looking at them? You think the big box stores aren't looking at them? You think that Home Depot and Lowe's aren't looking at what's going on? And I mean, seriously, it's only a matter of time before all these places start doing their thing. Um, and you're going to have a choice. Right now, we have a choice: 18% at Walmart Creator, or 1 to 2% on Amazon Influencer or Amazon Associates, right? Because you can't compare it to the Influencer Program yet. I don't think it's fair to compare it to the Influencer Program. I think it's more of the Associates Program, but it's got potential to be an Influencer Program if they treat it right. And it's it's tough to even keep your finger on the pulse of that, because there's not a lot of information out there. Um, so Shavers put up a long post. We're going to put it up there. Um, yeah, I mean, it's a volume game. Okay, so it's just like anything else. So if you have to reach out to 20 brands to get a deal, then you got to reach out to 20 brands to make a deal. And so you have to put that in your head, and it's just a everything. See, I live by the law of averages. Okay, I mean I believe in law of averages. I mean, as an athlete, as a sports fan, I believe in the law of averages. You know, if the hitter is a 300 hitter and he's getting up in the ninth inning and he's 0 for 2 so far, he hasn't gotten a hit, and it's his third time at bat, he's going to get a hit because he's a 1 for 3 hitter, a lifetime hitter, right? It's just the law of averages. It's just what's going to happen. Yeah, I mean, this is what I'm going to say, Shaver, about that. Okay, about buying. I don't buy products anymore unless I need them for myself, and I don't research products too deeply because I have no control after upload. Right after I put it on Amazon, I have no control where it goes, who sees it, what's going on. Amazon controls it all, and I've been around long enough to see Amazon just shut the carousels down for a week or two in a month, and totally screw my income and my commissions up. So again, the gurus that you see on the tube, right, that turn around and say that they're making 10 grand a month, right? They're researching products. They're spending 5-6 grand a month on the products. So they're not making 10 grand a month. They're only making 1 or 2 because they're investing so much, right? And why would you do that if Amazon's going to take away your ability to make commissions? And they do it all the time. And it's their right to do it. I'm not saying they shouldn't do it. They can do whatever they want. And they're testing, right? They're always testing things, but it screws with my income, right? Basically, right? So I'm laying out money, and I have no idea how long I'm going to have to make the money back, right? That's a good thing. See, Gear. The other thing, you can't worry about how many videos are out there, especially now that the carousels have been expanded. Um, People resonate with different people. You know, I mean, one person may watch my video and watch your video and relate to you better than me. They might relate better to me than you, or they might be looking for a female and they relate better to them. Or you might have touched up on a point that they didn't touch on, or you might have answered the question that they were looking to answer and I didn't. I mean, it just, you know, there's so many variables in these videos because we're not making 20-minute YouTube tutorial videos on the products. We're making 2-minute videos, and we're just showing the features, and we're not really, we're trying to make a buying decision. I don't know. What do you think of that? Well, if we're talking about creative connections, Shaver, dude, it's there's only so much in the pool for the campaign. So there's the campaign, let's say, is 50,000. I don't even know what it is, but once they reach that, it doesn't matter. It's over. At least that's the way I remember some of them being. They had a date, a beginning and an end to them, but they also had a cap on the money. On the commissions. So we've been here an hour. It's been an hour. Thank God for that. Had a great time. Any burning desires? Any last minute questions before we go? We're going to go in a couple of minutes. Yeah, all the campaigns are different amounts, and I mean that's hey, it's a hustle, man. It's a hustle. I remember when I used to have to go and repair things after work, and I used to repair holes in walls and leaky pipes, and I used to put pitches together, furniture together, all kinds of handyman stuff to try and hustle and make an extra buck. Now I can do it in the comfort of my home, any time of the day or night, as a content creator. It's a great time to be alive. I'll say it again. It's a great time to be alive. Okay, and I believe that's true as well, because maybe they don't cap out because they are large amounts. They are large amounts, and then I don't know if they cap out or not. I just know that I remember seeing that they had a cap on there. So yeah, so Shaver's agreeing with you. So guys, it was great having you guys here today. What's today? Tuesday. We'll probably go live again Sunday night. I'm not sure if we're going to be going live on the tube or if I'm going to do the private mastermind. I think I'm going to do it the third week of the month going forward, and do the mastermind, private mastermind in the private group. If you want to join that, if you're not already on the mailing list, the link is down in there to get on the mailing list, to get on the newsletter they put out, and it'll let you know. It'll give you the link to the clubhouse, where we hang out. And yeah, appreciate it, Shaver. Welcome. I'm glad to have you. Welcome back anytime. I'm here every Tuesday, anywhere between 8 and 10 o'clock Eastern, depending on my day. And then again, Sunday nights, usually around 10 o'clock. Once a month, we're going to do the private session where we can share. It's kind of like a Zoom place where you can share screens and cameras and microphones, and we can have a discussion, a one-on-one discussion in real time. And it's a great time. All right, guys. So I will see you then. And